Hello, friends. Okay. All right. Here we are. We're live. Uh-oh. Are you coming in over here? Wait a minute. Come on. You come over here. There you go. Uh-oh. You need help? Okay. Go ahead. You can do it. Hi. Oh, hey. Oh, Psycho's here. Hey, Lee. How is everybody? Oh, my word. Elvis is mad because he can't fit with me and her. So he's literally sitting like right on the other side. um hey. Melissa said, "How are you doing?" Um we're okay. I mean, we're okay. You know? Oh, Psycho's on vacation in Florida. Okay. I hope everything's all right there. I just picked up the gusset on the second sock. Someone's going to ask eventually. Hey, Nikki, what's up? Right now, Mel is probably texting Elsbeth and saying, like, she's alive for me. Because I did not let you guys know ahead of time this time. I'm sorry. Joanne asked how my dad is. About the same. The family stuff, is going to continue, I think, because I was hoping that it was all straight and resolved, but there's a lot of emotions that come with grief, as you guys know, and you start grieving now, and we're all handling it differently. So it's hard. I mean, that part's the hard part right now. But thank you for asking. Oh, all right. Excuse me while I get my water. Thank you, Crazy. So, we are hoping to see him next week. Psycho said, by the way, I changed my YouTube handle. Oh, Debbie. Oh, hey. Thank you, Joanne. What's going on with everybody else? Oh. I don't know if I can knit like this. So, you know me. I like a needy dog. So we're all good here. All right, let's knit. For real. John just left to try to get a deer. I'm sorry if anyone's offended by that, but I promise it's ethical. So I thought I'd spend an hour before I get dinner started. It's probably not the best time for me to go live for those of us on the Eastern Seaboard, but Melissa's probably at work. This might be interesting because I'm going to be decreasing my gusset. I'm going to have to keep track of where I am. Joanne said, love the puppers. My big boy is with us, and my giant foster got adopted the day before I left. Oh, that's kind of nice, though, right? Melissa, 45 more minutes. Yeah. She's down to her last hour. Carrie's probably at work, and I know this is like Carrie's busy month, I think, isn't it? Or next month. Lisa said, perfect lifetime for me, probably time for me as I'm sitting here spinning this afternoon since my husband is going to be late for dinner tonight. Yay! Lisa, are you in Florida now? Are you still in Michigan? What's the story? Oh, Joanne, how do you like them? Oh my gosh, Joanne, look at you. Okay, Carrie just finished. Did you have a meat fizz for a cocktail, an after work cocktail today, Carrie? If you guys don't, if you're not on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, this morning I just happened to get a memory of a like super old cookbook or maybe a cocktail book, um, cocktail recipe that was like beef broth and lemon juice and ginger ale. And it was called a meat fizz. I'm grossing myself out. So I posted it, and her husband, Carrie's husband, commented. Okay. Lisa said, oops, talk to text, not lifetime, just time. Oh, perfect. Melissa said, Lisa, that's going to be my night. My husband is working late, so that's more spinning time for me. I am going to spin tonight. I have really not spun much. I saw that, Carrie. That's what I'm talking about. She said, yes, annual Medicare enrollment started yesterday. Well, if Dan tries it, I'd love to hear. Would I love to hear? I'm not sure. Lisa said, still Michigan, but Florida by election time. Jen, what are you sewing? I watched this. Melissa knows her. So I watched this girl, lady, grown-ass woman. I don't know why I called her a girl. Named, her name is, it's Brittany on TikTok. And she sews like every day almost. And it makes me want to sew, but I never get like all the way to my machine. You guys know me in the sewing. Joanne said they fit. I should have used more solid yarn to show the pattern better. Isn't that what I said about mine too? Because aren't those the purple ones? Because I thought the same thing, that the pattern would have showed better. This, my elbow doesn't know where to go right now. I'm just going to lean a little bit. Oh my gosh, Carrie, he was like, it might be good. When I said, maybe you should try it out and tell me or something like that. Hey, Ghislaine. Deborah said, haha, Carrie, my husband sells Medicare and is missing the first 2 weeks of AEP. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Lisa said, I had to hold up a little longer than planned since I have to have some medical procedures done. I'm really sorry. At least we've had a beautiful fall. I mean, I know it's probably not as nice as Florida, but for us, it's been pretty good. I know you're kind of far up there, but Jen said I'm making a skirt longer, adding a tier. Oh, cool. Melissa said, same. She makes me want to sew, but then I never do. I have fabric. I actually have a project that's only partway done. And I never get that far. Probably because I'm sucked into watching her sew on TikTok. And I'm just like, maybe using my thumb to do this and watch other people make things. It's bad. Hey, June. Carrie said we're not allowed to take off more than 2 days in a row this time of year. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Joanne, I don't think we've had a hard frost yet either, which is super unusual for us. Uh-oh, Melissa said I have so much fabric and no projects going. I know, but here's the deal. When I make a project, I don't know if you know this, Melissa, but it's just water. I really only sew stuff for this doll that I have that is like this. Well, she's 13 inches tall, so she's like this tall. So even when I sew, I use the tiniest amounts of fabric you could imagine. Like a whole front of her shirt is like this big, you know? Elvis wants to get in. You guys, how am I going to do this? I need a bigger... Can you fit, buddy? Come on. I don't know if he can fit up here. Melissa said I have no... Yeah, so much fabric and no projects going. Jen said I'm trying to get... Are you trying to sew it up or get rid of it? Get rid of it. Hi, Isabel. Come on, babe. You can do it. You can fit there. He feels left out. Okay, he's not going to do it. No, you can do it. You got this. Come on, squeeze in. That's my boy. I don't know how we're going to make this work. Hi. Okay, you're sewing it up. Deborah said, Carrie's an independent broker. He's just losing money by not being able to work his leads. Ow, but vacation is needed. Yeah, well, someday you got to do it. All right, this is, I don't know, guys, if this is how things are now. Hey, less knitting. Um, okay, clothes mostly. Lisa said, I love autumn in Michigan. I'd rather wait to go until after the first snowstorm. But then it's like scary because you don't know how the weather. Do you drive? You must drive, right? You don't know how the weather will be in between. Maybe I'll just knit like this. Is this cool? I I do, Deborah. I need a bigger couch. I never needed a bigger one before because we could always all fit. Oh yeah, you guys hit the thumbs up. John's not here to remind you. You good, buddy. He's trying to find us. Hey, Michelle. Joanne said hi. Elvis. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, ow. Uh, this is pretty much how I love you. Oh my goodness. Alice said, yay. Alice, how is everything? I know you have power. I think you're back in your apartment. Like, how are things going? Carrie said, I got distracted by your Facebook post, so not commenting on all your posts. I had a hot day today, Carrie. Some days I get on it. You know what I mean? Hello. We're all trying to have enough room over here, and it's not going great. Lisa said, we do drive, but I miss snowfall, hot cocoa, and a fire. You know what? I feel like if I were to leave for the winters, I would like to leave right after Christmas because I don't mind it until after Christmas. Plus, I would be able to be here like with the kids on Christmas. Hi. Oh my word. Hi. Hey, it's fine. We'll just knit like this. Alice said, lost most of my freezer food, but the kids got the ribs. I saw that before they died, and we're all good. I am glad you're okay. Oh, is it? It's condensed or is it consomme? I can't remember now. Doesn't that sound so disgusting? And then why the lemon juice? What is that about? Oh, you guys, this is not going great over here. It's not going great. Alice said all the fridge food was tired of it anyway. It's 68. Oh, I bet that's really nice. They are best friends, for real. I'm sorry, I did not necessarily know that. Like, seriously, what's happening? Carrie said, it sounds like if you ate old beef gravy out of a sink full of dirty dishes. Gross. I need a good laugh. Thank you. Deborah said the lemon juice to make you forget the beef broth. Yeah, so if you're not from Michigan, you might not know that we have our own brand of ginger. They don't actually call it ginger ale, I don't think, but it's called Verners, and it is, to me, it's gross because when I was a kid, if you got sick, my mom would give it to you. So now, like, if I just smell it, I'm nauseous. But a lot of people love it. And so that's what I was picturing people like using. Yes. Close enough, Verners. Also, you guys, Michelle Schultz, who's on here, she made me these stitch markers. Aren't they pretty? And Rhonda just sent me some. I haven't even had a chance to send her a thank you yet. Carrie, was that towards the dogs making out? I don't know. This is my life now. Erica said, oh, how lovely. Hi, gang, just sitting to knit in front of the fire. So tired from planting garlic. Erica, your garden. Joanne said, Verners gives me hives. Does it truly give you hives or does it just gross you out? Wait a minute. What did I missed something. Oh, wait. Lisa said that's what we used to do, but hubby has to get away or he works too hard and hurts too much. If he's here, he's working on equipment. That makes sense. Hey, Anne. Sorry I missed some stuff there. Hey, Mel. Did you text Elsbeth? Melissa said, oh, I love those ones. I think you mean the stitch markers, right? Carrie said that 7-Up for me, but also Verners. My mom loves Verners. So I think that's why that was like her, go-to. But I truly can't stand the smell even. I'm like, huh, huh. Hey, Terry, how are you? Carrie said, yes, dogs making out is my love language. That is like every day. He will just lick her face. Or yarn or wool. Erica said, oh Lord, I'm ready for knitting spinning season. I am too. Is anybody going to Rhinebeck? Is anybody missing Saf? I'm so sorry if you are missing Saf. I'm so glad that everything's okay. I'm just checking if I did a decrease in the last row. Yes, I did. Joanne said I only tried Verners once. I was miserable for a couple of days. Well, it's the devil's ginger ale. Yeah, that probably was it. Alice said, what's Verners? They don't exactly call it ginger ale, but it's like a version of ginger ale that was invented here or formulated here, whatever. And in Michigan. So it's like really common. You find it everywhere here, but it is so... It's awful. To me. But everybody's different. And I embrace that, you guys. Deborah said I'm knitting a fairy bouquet sweater with a Manchalope unsound yarn. A first for me. How do you like it? Carrie said Dan loves it too. And when Black Cherry Verners came out, holy crap, it was an event around here. Hey, Venus. Unspun. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. I have not used that yarn yet, but I have seen it. Erica said, Carrie, as per love language, I get this. Oh, Anne said, you're giving me a lovely break from mind-numbing work training. I know more about stuff I don't really need to know. Poor buddy. He can't lay down. Lisa said, Alice, he works until he can't stand the pain. Then we'll finally come into relax. I've been giving him leg rubs with a magnesium lotion. Seems to help. I've literally been telling my son, like, why are you not using and taking magnesium? Or, like, using it topically? Because he has a bunch of stuff that I think it would help. Joanne said, I like the taste of Verners, though. Alice said, haha, so is Verners really strong or something that makes it so rough? I don't know how to describe it, and I'm trying to think about what is different. I think it's not as gingery. I don't know. It's foul, in my opinion. Only my opinion. My mom loves it, Alice, and so, people can go, Dan Chapman loves it. A.K.A. Matthew McConaughey. I miss Matthew coming in. Anne said we have Verners in Ohio, too. It's so sweet. Lisa said, no Rhinebeck for me. Maybe some year, but I'm not much for crowds. It's pretty crowded. So Lisa does, maybe, don't answer this if you don't want to, but is it for you or does he need to get something done? Because Alice said, oh, I hope he learns to pace himself. Joanne said, Verners is very strong flavor. It is very strong. Deborah said, it's nice, not as itchy as a Letty Lopey. I don't know what that is. Not normally a big fan of lower spin yarns because they tend to pill for me. But Mel said, my friend Susie, a.k.a. Fibre MacGyver, is vending with her camper Madge at Rhinebeck. That sounds fun. Deborah said Verners seems spicier. Yeah, that's probably true. Alice said I love ginger, but too much can be too much. Carrie, no way. Really? Carrie said when we met Hens and Chicks that Shay Lee, she comes in here a lot. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. She said Dan introduced himself as Matthew. Did he say, all right, all right, all right? Lisa said, I prefer Canada Dry over Verners except the black cherry. I much prefer Canada Dry or Schweppes, but I think they're very similar. Okay, so Deborah told me what she's working on. I don't think any of the rest of you told me what you're working on. What is going on? Oh, bye, Mel. Oh, she's snoring. I don't know if you guys will hear this, but she is snoring. Let's see. Anne said, Carrie, you have the best hubby. Lisa said we have the well drilling business and he does maintenance on the equipment, does the motel. Hi, gosh, I didn't know you guys had a motel up there. Oh, she said, I do have a wonderful hubby. He's doing the grocery shopping tonight, even. That's probably it, Joanne. She said, I think I'm allergic to some preservative and Verners. Same thing happens once in a while when I have sausage. Same, really, Alice, did you take your stuff with you? Because you evacuated, didn't you? No, wait. Did you Lieutenant Dan it this time, but then leave because you didn't have power? I don't think I heard the whole story. I was following, just really to make sure you were okay. Not that I can do anything, but worry, you know. Erica said I'm working on my sweater until I run out of alpaca and have to finish spinning the rest of the alpaca. Erin said I'm spinning purples for my stepmom's sweater. Nice. Alice, I don't believe I saw a picture. Are you going to post one? Lisa said, does the more complicated jobs that the crews don't have the experience. Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Carrie said the branches socks are. Oh, I love your version of the branches socks. I gave those to somebody because I don't know if you'll remember, but I made them in that kind of like peachy pink color, and she's so happy with them because they turned out kind of big. She says, still my needles, trying to finish an Icarus shawl so I can start something else. Anne said I'm frogging a whole sweater. I knit a Yume a couple of years ago and have never worn it. It fits me terribly. Don't you hate that when you put all that work in and then you're like, I don't like wearing this? Maybe you just don't like the way it looks or whatever. Elvis is still sitting up because he can't figure out how to find room to lay down. Alice said, yes, I evacuated. I thought you did. Okay. Evacuated to my kid's place, so was still doing it, Lieutenant Dan, but in a vaguely more sheltered. I just picture you, like, opening up a slider and, like, shaking your fist at the hurricane. And, like, yelling. Isabel said, I'm a brand new knitter. Yay! One of us. Did some dishcloths and just finished my first grandbaby sweater. It actually looks like a sweater too. Congratulations. If you are in the group, Isabel, we'd love to see a picture. Carrie said I love them and in that yarn, but it requires focus and I haven't had a lot of that lately. It happens. And you know, you're busy with like festival season, yarn festival season. So they'll get done when they get done. Right? Alice said I posted a pic on the FLD Facebook, I think. I'll look. I'll go back and look. Definitely on my personal page. Leaflin said, hey, I'm about to start a test knit. That's fun. Lisa, the other Lisa, no, Lisa said, yay, Isabel. Deb said, washing a mountain of dishes when you go on strike and wait for someone else to do them. They just come up with new and interesting places to pile the dirty ones. It was worth a try, Deb. I really think it is worth a try once in a while. Okay, no, I did not drop a stitch. Alice said, haha, no fish shaking. More waiting to see how long it took the abandoned doll across the pond to drown. What is that? Is there a pond in your apartment complex? Buddy, are you trying to lay down? Poor buddy. Anne said, yes, it's so aggravating to knit a whole sweater and hate it. It's an Isabel Kramer design. After I knit, I saw where several people said it didn't fit well. Oh, I've done it before. I had a hot pink one many years ago, way before I started this place. And I dyed the yarn for it, and it was like bulky yarn, and I was so hot in it. And it had bell sleeves. It just didn't suit. We're going to leave it at that. It just didn't suit. So I gave it to one of my sisters, my middle sister, and she loved it. So it worked out fine. Oh, and they're back. Oh, got it. Alice, that is how I picture you, though, during a hurricane. And I worry. Man, the videos, the little shorts and things, holy cow. Of storm surges hitting people's like sliding glass doors. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I would do. It's terrifying. You know why he's doing this? He's ready for DINNER. That's why. It's early though. It's not time. Deborah said I accidentally bought a fine Shetland fleece today. Oops. I just accidentally responded to a post on Raw Wool for sale. Well, that's a lot of accidents. Alice said, please don't worry. If I'm in real fear for my life, I would leave the state. I know, Alice, you would. I trust that you are smart enough to do that. I think what I fear is stuff like North Carolina. Not that the exact same thing would happen, but people who are just like, they think they're safe. You know what I mean? They think it's fine, and then something crazy happens, but I guess that could happen anyway. So I shouldn't worry. You're right, because I know you're smart and you know about hurricanes. Anne asked Carrie, how was Ann Arbor? Nikki said, do you do spinning fiber or yarn advents? Do you mean, do I buy them and spin them or knit them? Or do you mean, do I dye them? I have still been dyeing my buns off. But don't buy anything. I shouldn't tell anyone this. This is bad business. But I'm going to have a sale this weekend to celebrate me and John's 18th anniversary, which is Monday. So don't buy anything till Friday. I'm going to send out a discount code. It's only 2 days away. You can probably stand and wait, right? And I finished carding that black stuff. So I can now clean my carder and start doing bats, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so Nikki said, hi, Elizabeth. Carrie said it was the last show for us this year, at least that I have planned. Carrie said, hi, Elizabeth. Nikki said, do you dye them and sell them? Nikki, I don't. Sometimes I think about it. And up until this fall, I've never dared really, because I've always thought like it's so much work and what if I don't get it done? And there's so many out there that I've always thought nobody would. I should not say this. I've always felt like, who would buy them from me? Also bad business to say live on YouTube. But Anne said that's great. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, who knew? I mean, I said it before, but a lot of people said it won't. We'll give it 2 years, and here we are, 18 years later, and we like each other. So I think he's great. Elizabeth said, hey, Anne. Aaron said, happy anniversary. Thanks. We don't really do like a lot for it. We're just trying to spend some time. John's taking the rest of this week off so we can actually see each other because, as you guys know, he's been working crazy amounts. So Carrie said, oh, I'll go pick up my purchases ahead of time. There you go. See, this is a favor because all my people who show up here regularly will know, and they are going to have a chance to pick out their purchases. Get that stuff in your cart. Okay, he's given up. It's okay, baby. Here, let Mama move the table. Just a minute. Is that enough? There you go. You're okay. He's like, how do I get out of here? Go ahead. It's okay. It's all right. Go ahead. Who knew I'd wrangle so much today? Carrie said, oh, and I saved up enough from our sales to order a motorized classic carter. Carrie, I can't wait to hear what you think. I've been seriously considering maybe. So please, after you've had a chance to try it out, I can't wait to hear what you think. Elizabeth said, you know I'd buy them from you. I appreciate you, Elizabeth. Nikki said, I'm looking for one spinning is what I would prefer. I don't think I have time to put one together now. I guess I could do a very small bat run, if that makes sense. Like a very small bat, where like I'd make bigger ones and then split them up, if that makes sense. But it would be a very small, limited edition, which is everything I do. So I guess that's no surprise, right? Oh, I froze. Hang on, let me fix. Why? I don't know. I think I need a new GoPro. Last time, John was like, do you want me to get you a new GoPro? Hang on, I'm fixing it. Okay, that was it going off. Oh. I might as well just order one. I don't know why I don't. I just keep telling myself, like, it's fine, you're fine. It's not fine. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think I'm connected. Did that do it? Yay! Okay. Okay, that was it. I'm going to order myself a new one. I'm pretty sure it's my GoPro doing that now. Okay, I got to try and get caught up now. Okay. Elizabeth said, Carrie, the motorized classic is so fancy. Anne said, yay, Carrie. Thank you. Happy anniversary. And Michelle said, Alice said, same here, Debbie. Oh, my whole life I never... Oh, the hurricanes, yeah. Melissa said, this is a good day. You mean because of the sale? Alice said, Charlie still haunts me. Milton was almost as bad. Wow, really? Hi, Jerry. Just noticed you were all here. Good to be with you. Carrie said, they said it'll be ready in December. That's so exciting. Joanne said, friend just built home in Florida. Latest code stayed for Cat 3. Said the eye was cool, but will leave in the future. And you guys are talking me into it. Because I think I could do that, but it would be a small, like I said, it would be a small deal. Erica said, I'm so dreaming of getting a Carter motorized or no. I know. I understand, Erica, I really do. Beth said, I'm working on a sweater, taking a little break from spinning since I was trying out my new e-spinner. Exciting. Erica said, congrats, Carrie. Sally, hello, Sally. She said, my first live, only been watching you on YouTube, figured out how to put you on my phone. Welcome. Anne said, I love my... Okay. This all bodes very well. I mean, you guys know that I love my regular classic Carter. Debbie said, Alice, yep, but no trees on my brother's house this time. Yay, that's good. Alice said, Joanne, the eye is the worst. The winds around the edge are the strongest. Welcome back. Oh, so now that I finished carding that black stuff, I can start spinning it, and then that is the next video I hope to come out. So I'm hoping like in a week-ish. Probably 10 days. Because if I think a week, it'll be 10 days. And also things are so up in the air right now. If anything like real, not real. This is all very real. But if anything happens with my dad that changes quickly, Nika, hi. I will have to go over there like at short notice. Elizabeth said I opened my phone to order Chinese food and found this notification, and now I don't want to call in my order. Food can wait for Fibre Friends time. I don't know about that, Elizabeth. Is it good Chinese? Terry said I got one of those ball winder and didn't like it. The cake was so loose. Oh, happy anniversary. Thanks. I don't know. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Because I love you guys, and I do think this is a smart idea. Because it's something I could manage. If you're down for an Advent, like, bat, so it'd probably be like 2 ounces a day. Any more than that, it's really too much, right? Message me or send me an email. You guys know my email. And I'll see how much interest we have. And then I'll decide if I can handle it. Does that sound fair? Nikki said even if it was just a fun Christmas bat, that would be a fun gift. Ooh. Erica said, I guess we all sort of dream of the same things. Okay, I got to decrease on this row. Maybe why we're here. It's part of it. Fibre brings us together. Isabel said, I'm dreaming of a Carter. Oh no, seem to keep finding the scam ones on Facebook. I have only heard of one of those. I'm so sorry. Deborah said, my daughter's in Asheville and my dad is in Valdosta. Helene was a beast. Both came out okay, but so many of my friends lost everything in the mountains. I just cannot imagine what that has been like. It blows my mind. Everything I see, I'm like, this is like post-apocalyptic. Alice said, Terry, which winder? I love mine, just takes a little practice. Hey, Cindy. She said, hi, so glad I caught you live. Alice said, I'm so sorry, Deborah. That area is not set up for hurricanes. My heart breaks at the devastation up there. Mine too. Joanne said, yes, Advent Pat. You guys are so fun. You're the best. June said, one of the best purchases I ever made was my Patrick Green Super Carter. Electric is the best. Gives you hands-free, so much help. June, I have questions because I look at this Carter probably every other month. That Carter. Do you think it's as good for bats? Do you make bats? Are you just talking about for fleece? Because I really want to be able to do both, but I guess if I got a Pat Green, I'd always have my classic. And also, how much because this varies depending on the fiber, but how much wool can you squeeze onto it? Is that too many questions? Erica said, same, Elizabeth's supposed to text someone back, but can't till we're done here. Okay, thank you. Give me like 2 days to watch that. Ella said, glad your daughter. I'm so glad that your daughter and dad are okay. Hey, Bonnie. Elizabeth said, I feel like fiber tools are a weird thing. It's so weird, but they're a high ticket item. And they know we want them bad. That's awful. We do want them bad, though. Jen said, happy anniversary. Thank you so much. You know, the anniversary is nice, and we do, like, have a nice dinner, but the marriage is the good part. You know what I mean? Jerry said, hit the like button. Thank you, Jerry. Erica said, I got scammed on Facebook about a Carter. Heartbreaking. Not as heartbreaking as the people in the stores. I know. Wait a minute. I didn't hear about this. What do you mean, Erica? Also, did you pay through Facebook and could not get your money back? You guys, I didn't know this. This is terrible. How many days what? Erica said Carter not. Yes, I knew what you meant. Elizabeth said my family is about an hour east of Asheville. They're okay, but there's so much throughout the area. It's insane. It is totally crazy. Like, there was a looting happening. Like, people lost everything, and the other people were trying to steal what they could out of their homes. That's crazy. And I know that from a person who was there, not, crazy fake news. Carrie said a bat advent sounds amazing, but I can't imagine how it would even work. So there is, Carrie, I'll tell you, there is a one place that I know that's doing it. She makes big ones and then like breaks them down. I'll send you a link so that you can look at it if you can still see what it was last year or the year before. Terry said 1 ounce. You think 1 ounce a day is enough, Terry? Isabel said, thanks everybody for keeping me company on the treadmill. That's the best. Melissa said, I'm definitely going to need that Advent. Venus said, yeah, oh my gosh, you guys are surprising me. Michelle said, well, nobody is surprised about that, Melissa. Okay, well, if you want it, message me, DM me, or email me, and I'll make a list, and then I'll try and get my life together. I'm just kidding. I totally can do it. And I will not do 12 days. That's not what Advent is. Okay? Erica said, not Steyer's storms. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I must have missed what you said, Erica. Like, hang on one sec. Oh, the storms. Got it. I thought you were saying that some stores got scammed, and I was like, that should be a big story. Why didn't I hear about that? So many big stories lately. In the fiber world, Deborah said fiber tools do not lose value, so the investment is worth it. I agree, but I think that's another way the scammers get you, because they don't lose value. That's one of the reasons I have decided that I'm going to... Oh, okay, my other friend's leaving me. I'm going to go ahead and sell my... Wait. Okay. My Strouch Finest. Erica said, yes, I paid money, $250, then some for shipping, I bet. Then they disappeared. It was awful. I'm so sorry. You guys, that's terrible. Carrie said, yes, my full-size bats are 2.5 ounces. Don't say only. They're 2.5 ounces of happiness. That's worth a lot. Nikki said, someone tried to scam me too. They would only email it to me, and my friend living apparently where they are located could not come look at it. See, that's your first clue. Or pick it up, they would only mail it to me. So somebody tried to scam us on a puppy once, and we were not that serious about buying it, but it was supposed to be very close to us, so I tried to see it in person, and they just blocked me right away, and I'm like, okay. Nikki said I would not pay it unless my friend could see it, so I never got it. They're now wrestling in here. Hey, take it outside, you two. June said, I used to have a bat business. Email me any questions. I have the P&G picker too. Okay, so you did. No, you guys cannot come back over here. Stop. Oh my God. Love that man and his wife. I like the idea of Advent fiber. June, I do have some questions. So yes, I will email you. Because I look at it all the time. It looks so good for fleece is why I look at it all the time. But then I ask myself, like, well, could I do bats on that too? Because I'm curious how much I can get on there. Anyway, Joanne said 1 ounce is enough for me. That's what Jillian Eve has done in the past. Okay. Sarah said my husband had a storage unit years ago that was adjacent to a unit. Babes. Okay, come on. That had a propane explosion. The looting was the most surprising part of the whole situation. I think it's because we don't think that way, Sarah. Oh, my friend. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone has a misfortune, you and I would be like, I wonder if there's anything I can do. And we would never think, like, what can I take from them? Like, what can I steal from them? You know what I mean? I think that's why it's so surprising. Because I don't think you would do that either. I don't know you that well, but I think that what I do know of you, you would never think that way. Terry, I don't know what that means. It is... I don't know. Nikki said, I think they were going to mail, I think they were not going to mail me anything, just take my money. I'm sure. I'm sure that was it. Okay, just making sure that I don't need to decrease. Nikki said, I think they were, yeah. Sorry, I read that twice. Alice said, oh, Terry, I don't know what that brand, but I'm also not sure what my brand is. Something very common on Amazon. Terry said, Trish, 1 ounce was the amount. Okay. That came from the Fibre box? What is that? Carrie said, thank you. I mean, though, oh, that you'd be happy with a 1 ounce daily. I mean, I just would want to find some way to like tie them together. I'll have to think on it, but I'll come up with something if I'm going to do it. You guys almost got me a promise. I don't know how. How did you do that? Erica said 1 ounce samples seem fun, then you can try many different kinds. Okay, I have about 15 more minutes. And I got very little done on my sock, but I had a lot of fun. I missed you. I'm struggling to find, well, I was struggling to find time, but also I have been worried about this situation. I bought them a bed for the studio, hoping that it would resolve it, but it has not. So maybe I just need to get rid of this table and get something a little bigger so that we can all squeeze on. Seriously, maybe that's what I need to do. I wonder if that's enough more space. Yes, Erica's, I think, did I read it already? I read it in my head. 1 ounce samples seem fun. You can try many different kinds. I do need to decrease. Jen said it's because you're so sweet. Some days I'm sweet, Jen. Alice said you bought them a bed. Are you sure they weren't thinking it's for you? They love it, but it's in the living room right now. And they snuggled in it today together, which is so nice. But then as soon as we sit down, they're just like, oh my God. You know. Alice said, and here you are still taking up the couch. Yes, how selfish of me. Am I right? Jen said that's why you want to do things for people. Well, it's funny because I did think about it. I don't understand about Advent yarn calendars. Maybe somebody could explain it to me. Minis give me anxiety. Melissa and I had this conversation, like minis, for totally 100% serious, give me anxiety. So I don't ever want to do like a mini calendar, and I can't do one of all full skeins. So how do people do yarn ones? I don't get it. Joanne said you can sit in bed and leave. That's, if I was sitting in bed and we were live, then there would be enough room for them. But they would still want to be wherever I am because, you know, we are a pack. After this, I'm going to have to feed them and walk them. Elizabeth said I was supposed to leave for SAF tomorrow and Saturday with my sister, which I am obviously not doing at all now. So I have several days off work and nothing to do except clean my house and Fibre things. That's it, Elizabeth, because we were going to go to SAF. We were going to leave today until my dad got sick, and now I'm like afraid to leave the state, of course, because we don't know if I may have to go there quickly. We just don't know. And so we decided not to go then, and then this happened, and I read that they're using the fairgrounds to house and stage like volunteer and relief stuff, which is, I'm so glad that they have the fairgrounds to do that. I'm so glad that, I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad it's canceled, of course. I'm sorry for the vendors that are going to lose out and everyone that's going to lose out. Oh my gosh. This is my life. But Elizabeth, I'm going to come on live a bunch so we can hang out. Jen's laughing. You guys are funny. Oh, got it. Okay, so stay, not Saturday. That makes more sense to me. Beth said these disasters cause so much destruction and bring the worst, for some, the best out of people, making things so much worse. Saw it happen during the many I lived through back when I lived in Houston. No, Joanne, I won't. I promise. I really just want to look and see what is the interest and if I can do that many, or if not, and then we will see. Venus gets it. I need a full-size couch. Or if I need to not do it this year, if I have time to come up with what exactly I want to do. Anne said, there are so many projects for Advents. I love the blankets like the anthology throw. Hey, Chaos. Brittany, is that you? Guys, she's the one that I was talking about. She made this bag, by the way, which I love. And then also, she's the one that makes me want to sew because I watch her on TikTok. Venus said, why not leave the love seat where it is and get a recliner for you for the end of because the other side of the table is a door. So I have a very limited amount of space. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but we never finished this, so don't judge me. But right here is the closet. So, and all my bags. So I only have so much space because if you go that way, that's a door out to our garage. It's kind of a weird room, I know. So they can have the love seat and you can have because they won't leave. They'll try to get in the recliner with me. It is. That is the fight. The fight is like, no, she's my mom. No, she's mine. I do. I need the full-size couch. I probably could switch the one that we have upstairs with. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, we might try that. MB Week said, hello, I bought my first flax. Just tried spinning linen for the first time, both toe flax and line flax. Any suggestions for how to spin? Is it already completely ready to spin? I'm thinking it must be. Make sure you have water near you. Most people like to spin it with water because it like softens the I can't remember what the name of it's like this kind of like gooey stuff, and that makes it more smooth and I think stronger too. So you want to wet your fingers over and over. Definitely worsted style draft, and like be patient with yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's different. It's a lot different. Elizabeth said I decided to shop some of the good. Yeah, I think that's really good because I mean a lot of people have been putting that out, Elizabeth. Oh, good, it is Brittany. All right. Pectin, is it pectin? I was not sure. Ian said, oh, to Brittany, do you have a website for those of us who aren't on TikTok? Jen said, thank you, Jen. This used to be a bedroom, and we opened it up to like this weird entryway that we had, and we left it so that if we want to make it a bedroom again when we're moving out, because a fourth bedroom is like adds value to the house, we still can like do a stick wall pretty easily, whatever. So whatever. Thank you. Oh, Terry said the spinning box from Kamaj. Brittany said, I don't. I do have Instagram. Alice said, Instagram. Tell me what your Instagram is and we'll get Anne on your Instagram. Alice said, I've been using flaxseed water on my bamboo. Flaxseed water, Alice? Is that helping? Venus said, Trish, do you have a video where you're spinning flax? There's one where I am spinning a mix. I think it was merino flax and it was something that Paradise sent and I made a shawl out of it. It was merino, flax, and something else. Okay, MB Week said, gotcha, wool was fun and seemed easy for me, but the flax doesn't seem as grippy. It will not be grippy at all because there's no tooth to it like there is to wool, and there's also no crimp. So you probably will need a good amount of twist, and it's gonna seem ropey, like horribly ropey. But when you get it wet and like beat it around a little bit, it just gets better. It's it's not totally different, but it's a lot different to spin. Okay, Brittany gave her website. Bye, Sally. Ella said, yes, the flaxseed water is slightly goopy and really does help. Anne said, Trish, wait a minute. Did I need to decrease there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I didn't. Okay. Have you carded wool and cotton? Yes. I've been wanting to try blending cotton in with Finn, but I'm worried it will make a mess of the drum carder. Put some wool on first. Like a thin layer of wool. Just like if you are trying to put anything short in with something else, make a like sandwich and put wool on the top and bottom, and it will stick less in the big drum and it'll stick less in the little drum because you'll have a layer of wool. Or even if it won't stick, but when you're trying to pull it out, that wool will just like go underneath it and just come out. I think that makes sense. But that's what I do if I'm doing anything shorter. Make sure there's wool on it first. Jen said it's good for your hair too. The flaxseed water? Flax water? What is it called? Flaxseed water. Do you make your own, right, Alice? Do you just soak it for a while? There, she said it. I just soak the flax seeds and strain the water out with a wire mesh. I have a giant container of flax seeds. MB Week said boil. I think that would probably work pretty nicely. I've never tried it though. I might be getting ready to sneeze, you guys. I'm sorry. Because when I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was eating low carb, I was making those fathead dough. Is it fathead? Whatever. Pizza crusts. And I like them with flaxseed, but ground flax. That's ground. Is this ground or is it the whole seeds? Alice said, yep, I got the seeds at Publix. You can get them everywhere now. Okay, now I need a drink of water. 1/4 cup flaxseed, 2 cups water, boil 10 minutes. For your hair, Jen? I don't know if I want to do anything for my hair. Except I need to trim pretty badly. Perhaps a little color. The whole seeds. Okay, so not the ground. Because I think what I have is ground. I bought it in a big, like, zipper bag. And then I transferred it to a container with a lid. Alice said, what do you do with it for your hair? Jen is saying it's good for your hair, Alice. I said I didn't get much done, but I kind of did. If you just got here, I'm just going to tell you guys the truth. Bad business person that I am having a sale starting Friday and going through Monday. It'll be everything on the site except the apparel, the shirts, because I don't control that. So if you've been looking at anything and you were thinking you wanted to buy it, wait till Friday. I know that's bad business. I should just say nothing, but I mean, I never really came here for business. I'm just glad that it happened, but I didn't ever come here for that. So Jen said, great. How do you put it in, Jen? Do you just like spray it on? She said just blow dry after putting it in. Makes your hair so soft. I actually need Deb to come over because I'm going to cut my hair, and I know she will help me. Not really, Nika. Not really. Yeah, I don't. I have one. Alice said I don't have. She doesn't have a blow dryer. I have one, but I try to never use it because that heat on my hair really with the color. Yes, Brittany. She said, "Is this angelfish you're knitting?" I have a finished one. After you wash, just put the goop on. Oh, so it's like gelish. You know what? This light is not doing it any favors because it's a much prettier. I promise you. My ring light is too much. It's too much. And then also, I have some mittens going, but they're just started. To go with a hat, it'll all be in a finished objects video. I gotta go all the way back to that sweater, the field sweater. Jen, you're making me very curious because I actually have natural wave. You can see a little bit. When I let it air dry, you can kind of tell. But I never do much with it. Like, I don't really try to. I wonder if it would help. Truly, that light is not helping. It's much prettier in person. Ghislaine said, love it. Thank you. Nika said, I want to kick it up so bad. I haven't seen those yet, Nika. That's another color that that Nika bought. I think Melissa bought. And Brittany got one. I don't know if anybody else here got one or not. Oh, Anne might have gotten one. I can't remember now. Yeah, Brittany has it. I've been super inspired with yarn lately, which you guys know I never really dyed as near as much yarn as I did spinning fiber. But I'm just having so much fun with it, and it's really taking my mind off things. I think the color, working with the color and getting in there and like just getting something that takes my mind off it and really immerses my brain into it is like really, really good for me. Right now, anyway. Alice said, I have wavy hair. I tend to tie it up. Yeah, Alice, I don't think I've ever seen you with your hair down, but I've only seen you in pictures. Or finger. What is that? So I don't end up with Florida hair on the... I don't know what Florida hair is either. Elizabeth said, I don't think it's bad business. Giving us a heads up builds interest and increases traffic to your site. Well, there you go. If I do something smart in business, it's always by accident. That is the truth. Yes, Nika, I want to see it. Anne said, I got one. It looks so pretty knit up. Wait, is this a decrease row? I should just tell you guys. You should help me keep track. I appreciate you. I really do. But things have been good otherwise. I mean, it's just a lot right now. Anne said, I gotta go back to my training. Thanks for the break. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye, Anne. Oh, Alice said, finger F is just run my fingers through to separate the curls. Okay. What is Florida hair? I've never heard that before. Finger fluff. Ghislaine said, I'm practicing my sock knitting with my hand spun, getting loose stitches my toes, though. I don't know, getting loose stitches by your toes? Elizabeth said, Alice, wouldn't that be finger fluff? Oh, sorry. That was a big snort. Oh well. Now you've pretty much heard it all. You've heard my dog run away and fart halfway through the room. Then I'm like, did you hear that? And Elizabeth's like, yes, I heard it. Elvis has a condition. Oh, by the decreases. Bye, Brittany. She said we're at dinner. Just wanted to come say hi. Thank you. Um, like by the toe. You're getting. Oh, how could you avoid that? Are you like knitting two together and then slip, slip, knit, or whatever your version of that is? Ella says, sure. Elizabeth, that's okay. Elizabeth said it's okay. I have a gassy. Do you, Elizabeth? Which one of your dogs is gassy? How many dogs do you have? Do you have 4 dogs in the house still? It's Elvis that does it. She almost never does. She's a pretty princess. You go, girl. On the slip, slip, knit side, you're getting only holes there. Can you post a picture, Ghislaine? Because you're in the Facebook group, aren't you? I would think that somebody might be able to give you a quick little tip. Joanne said, do you give, no. Pumpkin in his food, not a dog owner, but Boston owners swear by it. To cut down on that problem? I'm not against it. Elizabeth said, yes, still 4. It's Piper, well. I feel like if you're a little bit on the older side, you get a pass. Right? Okay, thank you. Yeah, Ghislaine, post a picture because if we can see it, maybe somebody will be able to give you a help of some sort. It's just easier to see, you know? Joanne said, yes, pumpkin's supposed to add bulk and they eat it. Okay. I probably have some in my pantry. And it's dinner time. Elizabeth said she comes to come over to scare herself and run away. John had a dog when we met and we were dating. Her name was Abby. And she would always look at him like he did it. And he was like, you know you did it. Why are you looking at me? But I'm not sure if she did know. And she did scare herself sometimes. Jen said, gotta go. It's late here. Time for bed. Good night, Jen. Yeah, I gotta go too. I gotta feed these guys. Thanks, you guys. I will be back soon. I appreciate you. Aaron, really? Well, that's kind of a weird not consequence, coincidence. Elizabeth's been waiting for Chinese food. Thanks. I will see you guys soon. I promise I won't wait this long this time. Really, truly, I won't. But I will see you in the group and stuff. Erica said you are so appreciated. Thank you. Joanne, thank you. I know you guys are thinking of us and looking out for me. I appreciate it. It's not a great time. How could it be? So, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. I love you. Bye.